Let's talk about Mac Jones, quarterback for the New England Patriots. They just declined his fifth-year option. So after next season, he will be a free agent. And I think they did the right thing. But at the same time, I feel bad for Mac Jones. This kid was never put into the right situation with the New England Patriots. Now, before I get further into this video, this is not me saying that Mac Jones can go over to another team and can be a franchise starter and he'll prove the Patriots wrong. And I'm not saying the Patriots should give him another year to be the starting quarterback. The Patriots should go out there and try to draft a guy like Jaden Daniels or Drake May. That's what they should do. The Mac Jones experiment is done. He's failed with this team, but he was destined to fail with this team. We go back his rookie season. And in 2021, he was selected in the first round. He had that quarterback competition with Cam Newton in the offseason. He beat him out. He beat him out in camp. They go with Mac Jones. They make the NFL playoffs. He had 22 passing touchdowns and 13 interceptions. The interception rate was high then, but he can get away with that. He's just a rookie. Instead of loading this roster up and getting this kid more help, they didn't do that. Bill Belichick spent a lot of money before with getting guys like Matthew Judon, getting Jonnu Smith, and getting Hunter Henry. Matthew Judon's been a phenomenal pass rusher. Jonnu Smith, they had no idea how to use the man. He had a terrible tenure with the team. You did not have a true number one receiving option for Mac Jones. Mac Jones came from Alabama, primarily a shotgun system. It is prototypical, but you look at the weapons that he was throwing to. He had a track team in Alabama. And a lot of people try to compare him to Tom Brady. Oh, I remember. They didn't say he'll be the next Tom Brady, but playing style, he's a big, tall quarterback that can stand in the pocket, can read defenses, especially cover three in college. He could torch you with his arm. The problem was at Alabama, he had a bunch of guys that were running 4.3s and 4.4s on the field. When you come over to the Patriots, you did not have that. Yes, you have Kendrick Bourne, you have Jacoby Myers. That's not their skill set. You're going to throw in between the numbers. But the Patriots always do. And Josh McDaniels was a very good offensive coordinator at the time. Every time he's underneath Bill Belichick, he was a very good offensive mind. Without Bill Belichick, he was downright terrible. But Josh McDaniels leaves, something no one in the Patriots brass prepared for. He goes to the Raiders. He's the Raiders head coach. This was a guy a lot of people thought would be the next head coach for the Patriots when Bill Belichick retired. That wasn't the case. What ended up happening, Bill Belichick said, hey, instead of going out there and looking for a brand new offensive coordinator, I'm going to go with Matt Patricia and Joe Judge, compete and see who can call plays in the preseason, which made zero sense. Joe Judge just got fired by the Giants. This man has no offensive background. He is a special teams coach. And Matt Patricia has primarily been a defensive mind with the Patriots. He was a defensive head coach with the Lions, was a failure. He was defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles a couple of weeks ago, a complete failure. So why is he calling offensive plays? He was their main offensive play caller. From then, Mac Jones was doomed. Game over. Mac Jones came out his rookie season, looked very solid. His sophomore season, completely terrible. His sophomore season numbers, 14 passing touchdowns to 11 interceptions. And he didn't even play the entire year. He just had 13 interceptions the year before. The offensive line was not good enough. The tackles with the team were not good enough. Isaiah Wynn was a terrible tackle with the Patriots. They did not have explosive weapons. At the time, Jacoby Myers is gone. He's with the Raiders. So he did not have those top-tier weapons for Mac Jones. But one thing that was very interesting, Bailey Zappe comes in. It's the story of Zappe. Bailey Zappe comes in. He has a couple of good games for when he's in. That same fan base that was rooting heavy for Mac Jones his rookie season said, hey, man, we made the playoffs with this kid his sophomore season. He doesn't look as good. But who is this guy named Zappe? He comes in. We're scoring points at a premium. We weren't scoring as much with Mac Jones. Let's see more of Bailey Zappe. And what did Bill Belichick do? He leaned into it. Now, obviously, he went with Mac Jones. That was a first-round pick. But he was pulling him in the lineup, pulling him out of the lineup. I go back to that Chicago Bears game on a Monday night when the Bears ran them out the building. Bailey Zappe had more success with the offense than Mac Jones. At that point, I knew it was over. You can't put Mac Jones back out there. The fan base had turned their back, majority of them, and the coaching staff at that point in time lost faith in this kid because you were bad all season long, and against the Bears, you're throwing dumb interceptions. I remember one interception that he threw. He's drifting out to the right, throws on the weak side of the field where it's two defenders. No wide receiver in sight goes for an interception. The regression had already started with the high ankle sprain that he suffered that season. We go into the third year. Bailey Zappe gets cut from the team. Then he goes back to the practice squad, but he's still a backup with this team. And it's a brand new start for Mac Jones. Bill Belichick comes out and says, we're going to bring back Bill O'Brien, who was just the former offensive coordinator at the time for Alabama, who had a lot of good moments for the Patriots in the past with Tom Brady. And he had some good moments with the Texans as well. But he's not the same coach he was then that he is now. He has regressed as an offensive play caller. Guys were getting open this season, and it wasn't the best wide receiving core. But you look at Mac Jones, he was completely terrible. He was gun shy. He did not have the arm power to get the ball into certain places that it needs to be. His best game this season was against the Philadelphia Eagles early on. He had 3 passing touchdowns and 1 interception. And a lot of people say, hey, the Patriots are back. Mac Jones is back. We're going to cook some up here. No, it only lasted for a couple of games. I think that Mac Jones is a backup at best because you look at the first 3 games of the season. He did have some good moments. He had 5 passing touchdowns to just 2 interceptions, which is very good for him. He goes against the Dallas Cowboys, 150 passing yards, 2 interceptions. Against the New Orleans Saints, 110 passing yards, 2 interceptions. Against the Las Vegas Raiders, 0 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. And 0 passing touchdowns against the Saints with 2 interceptions. 0 passing touchdowns against the Cowboys, 2 interceptions as well. Against the Buffalo Bills, 272 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. They win that game. Against the Dolphins, only 161 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. And against the Washington Commanders, they're in that game. It wasn't on Mac Jones. That 1 interception late in the game was not on him. The wide receiver dropped the ball. It went for an interception. That ended the game. Not every interception was on Mac Jones this season. The problem is with Mac Jones, he can't properly read NFL defenses, and he goes blind against the blitz. Because I mentioned those moments right there. His last game against the New York Giants, his very last game that he started, he had 89 passing yards to 2 interceptions. The first interception was just awful because it came off of a blitz. He can't read blitzes. He just goes blind to it the same way he did against the Dallas Cowboys. Could the Patriots have done a better job with developing this kid and put talent around him? Yes, I do feel like that. But at the same time, he has a ceiling in the NFL. Bailey Zappe looked better with this team on the back half of the season than Mac Jones ever did besides his rookie season with this franchise. And they're in the right to go out there and try to scout for another quarterback. Bailey Zappe has earned a spot with this team, whether it's as being a backup long term or just sticking around with the roster. I think that Bailey Zappe is good enough to come in for a game or 2, and you can be in a very good situation. As a long-term starter, I don't believe in that. But you look at Mac Jones, he can't even do that with this team. I would be very surprised if he's on the roster next season. This team's going to go out there and possibly draft a guy like Drake May or Jaden Daniels, quarterback from LSU, and Drake May, who is from UNC. See if you can get one of those guys, develop them. I would love to see Jaden Daniels with this team because it'll be a change of pace at the quarterback spot. It'll be a dual threat, something the Patriots haven't had in a very long time. You had that with Cam Newton, but you have that for a long term, you can be in a very good situation. But right now, Mac Jones' NFL career seems like it's over. I don't see another team that would go out there and sign this kid or even have a draft pick waiting on him. I don't see another team out there saying, hey, we'll give you a fifth or a 6th round pick for him. If the Patriots go out and they draft a quarterback in the 1st round, you're going to have that rookie quarterback. You're going to have Bailey Zappe. There is no place for Mac Jones. You don't have 3rd-string quarterbacks that are former 1st-round picks, especially this short into their NFL career. And with the bad things that he's shown on film, it's going to be hard for anyone else to go out there and try to go and repair this kid. You can't say put him in the right situation, he can be good, but we have never seen a quarterback in 3 years look this bad and they come out on top. And we also have to take this to account as well. Bill Belichick did this kid no favors. He never went out there, got true offensive help, and he had a defensive coordinator calling plays. But let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about Mac Jones, and did he ever stand a chance with the New England Patriots to be successful? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.